Hi, Virgo. This is part 2. We were just discussing your 5th house. So I'm going to jump right into the 6th house. Now, that's part of what Spirit was telling me, because that's the Aquarius energy. And either there's an Aquarius of significance that is going to be very noticeable this month, or Spirit is just directly speaking about that 6th house. Because I just keep wanting to say Aquarius. Now, Saturn has just moved into that 6th house. And Saturn's going to be here for approximately 4 months, 2 months in direct, 2 months in shadow, before I believe it jumps actually back into Capricorn. So it has 4 months of going, let me try some new things. Saturn is not exactly the most happiest of planets. Saturn is kind of like low vibrational, really. But in Aquarius, he's got some pep in his step. Aquarius is the rebel within, is the one who's willing to take on City Hall. It's the waters of higher knowledge being poured down. You never know what you're going to get from an Aquarius. Now, Saturn has just moved in here. Saturn is rules, walls, and boundaries. Saturn's all about his restrictions. Now, I don't like that. Don't come close to me. But in this energy, he becomes a little rebellious. Kind of like, well, maybe I can try that. Maybe that would be good. Or, yeah, no, I really realize that one's bad. So I'm about to say, screw that, and we're going to try this. This is your everyday, daily tasks. Your mundane tasks. So you may be really starting to show like a complete shapeshift, not like a clothing shapeshift. You may be really taking on, I don't want to say a new personality, but like if you're somebody who really doesn't work on your diet, you know, you're really not a health junkie, you may just all of a sudden crazy become one, you know, or maybe you don't exercise and all of a sudden that's your number one thing. Because you have Mars here. Saturn just moved in, but Mars is flying through it. Now, Mars is really lighting a fire in Saturn's ass and going, yeah, let's try this. Let's do this. Let's try these new things. Mars is fire. It is passion, action, aggression. It is your inner warrior and your inner belly dancer. It's kind of the sacral chakra and the solar plexus. The ability to create and believe about yourself, sexuality, that's where I get the belly dancer part. And then the solar plexus is to actually bring it into fruition and believe it. So that brings it into starting to be able to go, I create at the same time. Your everyday daily tasks, what I call is the everyday mundane tasks of your life, it's your daily work, your service, your health care, your diet, your hygiene, your ability to work, your career. It's the routines you do every single day. And the routines you do every single day seem to come off often like they're not that big of a deal because you do them every day. But it's the most magical of the energies. Because there's nothing mundane about the mundane. We do it so over and over again in routine, we don't even realize how much energy we put into it. This is saying you're shifting. You've got a new fire in your ass in these energies. Something about the routines, your daily mundane, people, places, and things of energies you consume is about to go into an uproar and shift. And that means, in the long run, those routines, those people, places, and things of energy, they are the things that boost your manifestation the most because they're part of your daily routine, as well as part of your own health care. Because, like I said, Spirit is also saying for some of you, this is definitely going to be about your health care. Now, this is applying new routines, shifting the routines, changing the routines, which is also changing the people, places, and things. And when you change the people, places, and things in those routines, it changes the relationships. It changes how and what relationships you have, as well as the community, the friends. And when they're being done for in healthy ways, it ultimately helps that inner emotional security strengthen, and it strengthens your goals, your dreams, your ambitions being able to be found by seeing the true self-realization, by being backed up by people who trust in you because you trust in you. Your 7th house, we didn't really go over that, and you've had Neptune here for several years. So I'm kind of going to skip it because Neptune gives you the ability to create magic from new magic or create magic from nostalgia. And all of this is speaking to you about shifting in general and changing so that you are creating new. You're strengthening your forefront, is what they just said. And for somebody specifically, there is a situation that is unfair between spouses and their money. Hey, I'm just giving you what I got. Your 10th house, because it started off with your 8th and 9th. Your 10th house is those friends, is the community, your goals, your dreams. You have Vista here and Venus here. Venus moved in on the 3rd. Vista is the soul fire. Really connecting with what you desire. Creating those goals, dreams, and ambitions. And are you being backed up by people that do support them or don't? Venus is bringing sensitivity to you believing in those dreams you have. Or will you allow them to fade because you're doing what everybody else wants you to do? Or are you having people here that do support you and want to help you grow? True, honest friends. True, honest support groups. True, honest, and when I mean like support groups of friends. You know, support memberships, communities. What is your community? Because Venus is going to be bringing sensitivity to this and showing you the ones that are, you know, truly honest, loving, and there for you versus the ones that are sneaky and talking shit behind your back. And will they really support you and your desires and your dreams? Or are they more or less wasting some of your space? Venus is going to be showing you if there's betrayal there or if it's positive. She's going to show you which ones are valid and which ones are not. And then you're also finding that Rahu is speaking to your ability to nurture the proper relationships as well as your dreams, your desires. Are you nurturing them or are you neglecting them? Because it is about to move into Gemini. It's about to go backwards. And it's going to go into your honor, your reputation, your financial success, your social foundation. So if you're not getting right with you, it's going to spend the whole next year after next month making you get right with you. Nurturing, I mean, right now it's asking you, are you nurturing healthy relationships as well as the relationship with yourself and your desires, your dreams? But if you are not surrounded by people that actually honor you, then they dishonor you. Which ultimately is speaking about your reputation and the way you're viewed. Which ultimately comes down to your social foundation, which is asking you if you've gotten right with investing in yourself. I love you guys. Bye.